If you or your loved one is impacted by diabetes and have questions, the Barbados Diabetes Foundation has the answers.
It's always easier to reverse diabetes, certainly control it properly and avoid complications if you at least know that you have it.
But it's just again to re-emphasize the importance of good diabetic care. And diabetic care it involves really almost every part of the body. So it's your feet, your heart. But again, we're coming back to what our main focus is at this time is the eye care.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren, St. Michael, is your source of diabetic care. You can reach them by calling 243-EYES, 243-3937 for more information.
Good November Saturday morning to everyone tuned in to VOB 92.9 FM right now. It's 9 o'clock and time for you to listen to 15 of the healthiest, eye-opening minutes you will ever hear on your radio with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, and the Barbados Community Foundation. Good morning to Larry and all the friends of Larry. This is Peter Boyce here, and whether you are diabetic or pre-diabetic or don't want to be diabetic, this is the show you need to listen to as we celebrate 57 years of independence and Diabetes Awareness Month in November. We are here to highlight some of the wonderful services that you can access that are available at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. There's vascular screening. So if you know that your foot swell up and you have bad circulation, you can get a vascular screening and see what the problem is. There's diabetic eye screening. Once you are diabetic, you need to get your eye screened yearly for diabetic retinopathy.
Why didn't know that?
Well, you know it now. You can also find the best diabetic specialist nurses and doctors like Dr. Diane Bradford, Dr. Charles Pierce, Nurse Tracy, and more. There's also a nutritionist, Victoria Cox, who you can make an appointment with to advise you on what foods are healthy and what foods are unhealthy. Don't let no inexperienced person come to you telling you what you need to eat. Get it straight from the professional. The number to call to reach all of these services and medical personnel is 243-3937.
You can give me that number again?
243-3937. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Good. Now, we just mentioned nutritionist Victoria Cox, and we know that it is independence. And whether you like conkeys with or without raisins, we know this is the time that you eat a lot of conkeys. So we are going to bring in nutritionist Victoria to tell us if you are diabetic, can you eat conkeys? Let's hear Victoria.
So with independence coming up, everybody's question is going to be on, can I eat conkeys if I'm living with diabetes? And the reality is, like anything, conkeys are going to fall into the category essentially of a dessert or a snack that does have in sugar. So ultimately, yes, it is probably going to have some kind of effect on blood sugar. Not necessarily a favorable effect, but of course you still want to enjoy, special treats once in a while in terms of being able to make them potentially a little bit healthier. As with anything, you can experiment with trying to use less sugar in your recipe, maybe even less raisins if you put raisins in there, because that is still just natural sugar, and natural sugar is still sugar. And potentially also just making them smaller, so having a smaller portion essentially, because you have made a smaller version of a conky and then you stick to just one at a time, so you're technically taking in less in that moment if you stick to just one, because otherwise, other components of the conky, even outside of the sugar and the raisins, are still going to have carbohydrate in them. A little bit of flour, obviously some cornmeal or corn flour. These things are carbohydrates that will turn into sugar. So overall, it's something that you don't want to overdo, but for sure, if they can be made with a little bit less sugar and less raisins and just made a little bit smaller, that's probably the best bet for making them an overall more blood sugar friendly option.
Thank you for that conky information, Victoria, and happy independence. Remember the Diabetes Foundation staged exercise extravaganza, which came off at the gymnasium on Saturday, the 4th of November. So we're going to bring in marketing assistant with the Diabetes Foundation, Hillary Ford, to tell us how that event went.
Our event on November 4th, the exercise extravaganza, was fantastic. When I said I went and break a sweat, I told you I broke that sweat. It was a fantastic event. I really enjoyed our exercise session with Spinny and Nandi. I felt my hips moving, my arms moving. I am telling you, I had a blast. It was so fun.
Tell us some more about who else was on the show.
We had line dancing as well, and I've never been a more in sync person, I would say. I would say that I was in sync with the audience, and I moved my body as well. We had roller skating demonstrations. We had some roller skate testing now. I did a little bit of a fall, but I still had a fantastic time. We had DJ Ras, the host, of course, and he was in the crowd mingling. He was skating as well. I hope you saw that over on his Instagram and our Instagram. He was roller skating, and then we had a wonderful kudos session with the police band. I mean, I still did a little groove with the police band, but it was a wonderful kudos session. I would say the overall event was fantastic, and the weather was just right. Not too hot, but not rainy.
What about the NGOs that attended?
We had the Barbados Diabetes and Hypertension Association. They were on board with us, and they had their band, and they were testing. And we also had Brighton Stokes and Pharmacy Sales. They were giving away blood sugar machines. We were also doing testing with them. We had different skincare lines like CeraVe giving away a product. Who else did we have? We had Glucerna as well. We had an array of things happening, and the Ministry of Health was there as well. So I would say overall fantastic event, well attended, and I would say I learned so much there.
Now that this event has been successful, what are the plans for the future?
We at the foundation are planning to have this event yearly. We're going to have our big blow exercise extravaganza every year to commemorate Diabetes Month. I would say look out for us next year, bigger and better.
A brand new service which we can be proud of is now available at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Vascular or ABI screening. Who should get a vascular screening? Persons living with diabetes or persons who experience pain or burning sensation in their legs or toes, especially while they are resting. This is normally referred to as bad circulation. Book your vascular or ABI screening test today by calling the Maria Holder Diabetes Center 243-3937 to get more information and make an appointment. Board members get 10% off.
No, you at home listening to VOB. You drink water yet, Fide? Not a sweet drink, you know. Did you drink any water yet for the day? The Diabetes Foundation is enticing you to drink just one more extra glass of water per day, and that can help to make a big difference. And to give you more information on this cool drink water initiative, we now go to the new General Manager of the Diabetes Foundation, Miss Marsha White.
My vision is that we will not just educate and manage diabetes care here at the center, but that we will go out into the communities with programs and initiatives that will make an impact in preventing pre-diabetes and diabetes and reduce the dependency on medication naturally. Like our Make Water Cool initiative, which I'm really excited about. We absolutely need to shift everyone from a soft drink culture to a water-first culture. I would like to see well-maintained water filling stations in every school, in every community. We need to make water cool and keep it cool, and obviously pun intended there. I am looking for partners, donors and sponsors to make it possible for every person in Barbados to receive a stainless steel water bottle. So we're all carrying around our cool water, and I'm really over these. I might tick a few people off here, but plastic water bottles, disposable plastic water bottles are only contributing to our waste management problem, and we have to be environmentally conscious as we move forward too. We want a habit of drinking water instead of sugary drinks, and that's the smallest, easiest change we can make to have the biggest impact on our health. And an easy, obvious, and satisfying habit that is a first step towards preventing diabetes. We call that success momentum.
Thank you, new GM Marsha White. So you listening to VOB, don't forget to drink more water. Independence is coming. Why not celebrate by drinking more glasses of delicious Bajan water? Which leads us right into our song of the day. We are going to get all patriotic this Saturday morning as we invite you to raise your voices and start dancing and get your circulation going to this up-tempo number. This is Natalie and Chantel with Colors. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. We representing blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue.
You hear the rhythm of the tuck, see people jumping up, them down behind the truck and the big back up on top. We come here to be free, so jam in unity and let the whole world see that we proud of we country. Sweet music playing.
Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-EYES, 243-3937.
What with sorrow, this is one big jam, reflecting in love and giving praise to God above for bringing us here another year. We celebrating we culture.
If you're proud to be a Bajan, put all your flags up, put all your flags up. And if you represent we nation, let me see flags up, let me see flags up.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. We representing blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue.
So long, this nation is we pride, together unified, 166 squared and one smile wide. They just dig up yourself, if you want no one else. Show love and raise your colors. Sweet, sweet music playing, and we behaving like there is no tomorrow. This life we treasure,
Bajan forever.
lovely Barbados, my home. Digging up my land, Barbados, my home.
No matter wherever I roam.
We industry and we pride, take it worldwide, never forget we culture.
If you're proud to be a Bajan, put all your flags up, put all your flags up. And if you represent we nation, let me see flags up, let me see flags.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. We represent.
We welcome to the show Dr. Diane Brathwaite.
Hi, good morning to everybody. I have here with me Miss Charmaine. I'm smart. I was so impressed with her success at changing things around for herself. I begged her just to say a few words to us this morning. So, hi, morning, Charmaine. Can you just share with us basically how you achieved such success?
Good morning to everyone. I just decided to change my diet. The first thing is the acceptance that I have the diabetes, and I just changed my diet, and that was it. Cut out the flours, the starches, just strictly veg and salads, and I don't use sugar, period, in liquids, just water. Drink my teas and things without sugar, and that was it. But it's commitment.
Yeah, and how do you feel now that your blood sugars are well controlled as opposed to when you came? How do you feel differently?
A little healthier, a little lighter. With the breathing and stuff. So it really feel a lot different.
Okay, and how did you find the program at the center? How is it to you?
Excellent treatment from top to bottom, of total checkup all around. Everybody, staff pleasant and everything.
Okay.
So
you feel like you really know what to do so you can continue to be on the path to success?
Yes, I absolutely.
Okay, so once again, congrats, Charmaine. You did amazing, and we want to encourage everybody else out there in Barbados just to get on board with making sure you keep your diabetes controlled so you can prevent the complications of diabetes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
If you are looking for an institution that's dedicated exclusively to the management of diabetes in Barbados, that offers a range of services that caters to both diabetics and pre-diabetics, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren St. Michael, is the answer for you. Whether it's diabetic eye screening, podiatry, or vascular screening, you will receive a level of service and treatment that exceeds any you might receive regionally or internationally. So if you are listening to your radio right now and need to make an appointment or need more information on any diabetic issue you might have, make that call now at 417-5980 or 243-3937. The last 15 eye-opening minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program in partnership with the Barbados Community Foundation and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time, remember, your health is your wealth.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937.